ホワイトソックスの村上宗隆が日本時間15日、本拠地で行われたロイヤルズ戦に3番1塁で先発出場しました。初回の第1打席では、相手の難敵から四球を選び、チームの逆転劇につながる出塁で存在感を示しました。試合前には、村上が地元シカゴのテレビ放送局のインタビューに応じました。インタビューでは、現在の好調の要因やチームメイトとの関係性、MLB で感じている難しさなどについて、多くの質問が寄せられました。また、ホワイトソックスのチームメイトであるマイク・バシルもインタビューに応じ、村上について言及しました。バシルは村上を、この打線における完全なゲームチェンジャーと表現。さらに、村上宗隆は本物であり、打線全体を変える存在だと強調しました。チームの躍進を支える村上の存在感は、グラウンド上のプレーだけでなく、チームメイトからの言葉にも現れています。これらの模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
Alright, great now to be joined by White Sox first baseman Munetaka Murakami. Mune, so grateful for your time, and you have completely taken Major League Baseball by storm. First off, let's start here. What has it been like adjusting to life in America for you personally and professionally?
Similar to Japan, it's more of practice, stadium, going back home, sleeping, and the cycle of that. Food-wise, I have my chef at home who makes the food for me, like for daily food that I like to eat, so it hasn't really changed much from Japan in the majors.
The game is not until 6 o'clock, from what I understand. You get here pretty early, and you're really a discipline when it comes to your routine. Can you give me a glimpse at what goes into your routine or everyday work prep as well?
It's the same similar routine that I did in Japan. It's coming here, stretching, training, waking up the body, checking the body, how it seems, how it's doing, and then go into that, let's say, daily routine. So have the similar, let's say, body condition every single day when I get to work.
It's easy to sense that you're someone that's so comfortable and confident in your own skin. Can you share with me what growing up was like for you in Japan, and why did you choose to play baseball?
Well, the way that I'm built today was because of the people that I have met over the course of the 8 years I've been after the pros. From 18 years old, I've met a lot of people who have impacted my life, obviously. More than that, it's the daily, like I said, the preparation for every single day, how I keep crying in the same routines, how I try to be better of myself every single day. I think that has led to who I am. So I don't personally think I'm very confident, to be honest, but I think the preparation itself is leading to the results that is upcoming right now.
What is the weirdest or funniest cultural adjustment you've had to make here in America?
To be honest, there's not a lot. I think the environment's really superb right here, and the Chicago White Sox does really well on that as well. The only thing I would mention is maybe the travel, their airplane travels, that you have your own, let's say, team, let's say, plane, and then that's one of the interesting parts about the major leagues.
Okay, so you spent 8 seasons in the NPB, Triple Crown winner, 2-time Central League MVP. How did playing over there back home in Japan help you handle pressure when it comes to facing pitchers that are always, of course, trying to strike you out?
Well, I had some stuff under the sleeve when I was in Japan, obviously, but in the majors, it's totally different, of course. So you got to keep just prepared and, give it all your best every single day. And that's what, all the elders, the seniors above me have always told me about, to prepare and then, go every day like it's your last. So that's what I've been doing.
The expectations are extremely high here in Major League Baseball, and much has been said about the high strikeout rate from you, also adjusting to Major League Baseball pitching here. But you've made it look so easy so far. How? You're tied for 3rd right now in terms of home runs in Major League Baseball with 15 on the season.
It's just about continuing every single day and facing the reality, actually. Facing yourself every single day, as I think is really important. And then coming out to the ground every single day to face that is what is essential for me.
Take me through your thought process when it comes to your at-bats in terms of how do you balance out staying aggressive while also making the day-to-day adjustments to Major League Baseball pitching?
It's more like I'll swing at it when I can really swing at it. But like I said earlier, it's all about the preparation of, getting at the bat. It's before that. I think it's all about the preparation. So that's pretty much it.
What has been the biggest adjustment in Major League Baseball?
Obviously, the fastballs are really fast. And the low zones their movements in the low zones are really rapid. But most of all, it's just about the timing on the pitches and how to get your own timing, and then to see the ball really well is where I had to adjust.
Take me back to Arizona spring training. What did Ryan Fuller and the staff here do to prepare you for, what we're seeing right now from you hitting for power?
Well, they showed me a lot of data as well, but most of all was that they respected how I, do my routines, how I, play the game baseball, and then, they kind of let me be who I am.
What does it feel like to hit a home run out of this ballpark?
That's the best feeling ever.
Sox fans are obviously, just really hungry to see this franchise really turn things around. And of course, in the middle of a rebuild here, how do you embrace, kind of being one of the faces of the franchise right now? And how has it been also embracing life in Chicago?
I don't really think I'm a face of the franchise. I just, every single day, like I said, is about, getting up there and then doing my best. About the city of Chicago, I love the city very much. Obviously, it's a bit cold right now. I'm very much looking forward to becoming summer and having that great weather coming out. But my most priority is giving back to the fans and to the Chicago White Sox fans and a win for them so that, they can always cheer for us. And then we want to give back. I want to give back as much as possible for the White Sox fans.
You played third base in Japan and made the transition to first base here in the MLB. What has that adjustment been like for you defensively?
It's all about getting used to it. It wasn't a position I've never even fielded. It was a position I have fielded before. So it's just about getting, comfortable in the fielding, getting comfortable in the positions and just getting used to it is the most priority.
Obviously, it's been well documented about the bidets that have came over here from Japan here that you guys have kind of helped install in the clubhouse. Which teammate have you kind of had to help convince to use the bidets?
Actually, they were all really interested, so I didn't really have to convince anybody. They did try once at least.
They're all really interested.
Yeah, practically.
They did try once at least.
Try once at least.
Practically.
What is it like playing on this team right now? Because it seems like you guys are having so much fun in the bond you've been able to create with some of the guys, especially Colson Montgomery.
We're obviously one team. We're feeding off each other every single day. Even the injured players are, cheering on for us, jumping in the dugout and everything. It's the environment's unbelievable. The recent games that we played, even though we're playing close games and we're able to come back even if we're down, we have that, chip on our shoulders and we're playing every single day like it's our last. So I think that is leading to a very good, atmosphere, and then I love this team very much.
What have you learned in terms of playing for Will Venable?
He communicates a lot to me, so it's just, it's easy to play for him in this season.
In terms of, obviously, we talked a little bit beforehand off camera, just how tough it is to learn English here. What has it been like for you learning English too?
My teammates have communicated so much with me. They speak really slowly, and then, they teach me a lot of different words and stuff. So I really appreciate their patience and then how they have welcomed me and how they have been really communicating with me.
Awesome, Mooney. Thanks so much for the time. We appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you.
A lot has happened since we saw you last. It was April the 8th we did the podcast. You guys were 4 games under 500.
Okay.
You are now over 500 since that. In that time you are now over 500. And I'm wondering if it was the magic wand.
It might have been this.
Oh, there it is.
It might have been this. You never know. No, but I mean, we can leave the wand here.
Okay. Can I hold the wand? Can I touch the wand here? I mean, this
You're
is
one of very few people who have held the wand.
Wow. I can feel the White Sox power, the magic that has been utilized by this wand. This is incredible.
Mooney loves the wand.
Mooney loves the wand.
He even sometimes at bat, he'll ask me, Mike, where's the wand?
Really?
He loves it. He loves it.
And what does he do? He just wants to touch it?
He wants me to cast a spell on him to get a hit. So if he's bought in, I'm bought in. That's kind of how it works.
And so how do you do it?
Well, with him, I kind of just wave it around and then I go like this and he throws his body back. So he loves it. He loves it.
You are using it a lot.
I am.
Yes.
I am. But you have to pick and choose when to use the wand.
You can't do it all the time.
No. Like I can't, to start an inning, just magic, you kind of, it starts on the field.
Yep.
But then once you kind of feel the momentum building, the wand comes out. We were in Anaheim and we were in a bit of a sticky situation. I heard people yelling for the wand. I'm like, well, as much as I'd love to do it right now, we kind of need a couple guys on base for me to get him in, I can't just get this guy on right now.
Right. You want the thing to be batting a high batting average.
Yeah. I don't want to overdo it because then the wand, people won't believe in it.
Yes. So what is going on with this team?
I don't even. So I think realistically, looking on this run we're on right now, or even just the way we're playing, I think really when we got to Sacramento is when stuff just kind of turned. I think there was not an attitude change, but more of like a vibe change of, let's just go play baseball. Like, let's go win games. Let's play our style of baseball. Let's embody who we are. And ever since then, we've got, some guys dancing around the locker room after wins. We've got just good vibes. And also I think the team now knows we can win. We went on a 5-game win streak, a little 3-game win streak right now. We've won series. You go to Petco, you win a series. Like, these are all stepping stones and knowing we can go out there and compete with anyone.
Yeah.
And I think that's huge. Really, really big.
The way I see it is, it started with Mune. Mune is for real.
Yes.
So when you see that, okay, and then, Davis Martin is having a Cy Young Award season so far.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, and this is why I think you guys are playing at the level that you are, you're bringing in guys like Antonacci, Grichuk, coming from the minor leagues, coming from here, there, everywhere, and everyone is just injecting whatever they've got into this team, and it's showing on the field.
Yes, 100%. And, I think I've probably said this before, but with guys who were here last year, have now experienced a lot of these things at this level. So now when they're going and they're out there competing, it's really nothing new. Like, we've done this together as a core before. And like you said, like Davis, Sam, Chase is coming to the ballpark every day with unbelievable attitude, energy. And like you said, like, Mune is a complete game changer in this lineup. It makes so many guys around him in the lineup better. Miguel Vargas, like, debatably going under the radar right now with how well.
No, it's not debatable. It is. He's totally under the radar.
And it's like Vargas, every time he gets up to bat right now, is hitting a baseball hard, whether it's at someone or in the gap or single. Like, so it's just making Mune himself makes everyone in the lineup better, and it's truly showing.
The honey hole of this lineup, in my opinion, is Miguel Vargas, because especially late in games, he's between Mune and Montgomery, and the opposition's going to want to bring in a lefty. And Vargas like, bring in the lefty.
Exactly.
Let me see the lefty.
Exactly. And you saw the other day, like, it's not, and in today's game, obviously, we try and match up righty, lefty, all that. Vargas hits both sides. He hits righties, he hits lefties. It doesn't matter. He goes up there and he's playing great defense.
Yes,
and,
he is.
The other thing too, which I noticed as a player from the bench, how hard he runs on ground balls and makes plays really close to first. Because there's going to be a moment where he beats one of those throws out, or the guy, he might feel rushed and he might throw the ball away. And like, that does not go unnoticed by guys sitting on the bench, how hard he's hustling during the game.
And if he's doing that, everyone's got to do that.
Everyone, 100%. Everyone else will,